Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. A few things before we get into this live. One, if you can't tell by my mic quality, well, you probably couldn't tell by my mic quality anyway. I'm using the same mic. It's just this computer that I'm on right now. It's not my Mac or, well, yeah, my normal computer. Basically, the charger for that broke a couple of minutes ago, right before I was gonna record, and the computer was dying. So I saved that way, I could do some schoolwork on that I need to transfer. But what I'm trying to say is my charger for my computer broke, and it's gonna be hard to upload. Thankfully I do have this old dinosaur, so I'm kind of like jam bad right now. This computer is so old, holy crap. You'll be able to tell as the live goes on, but yeah, I'll be able to record this for a while until I either get a new charger or a new power supply for my PC that I built, because there's been so many issues with computers for me, guys. First off, I built that PC. Turns out they sent me a faulty motherboard, so I had to send that back. Thankfully, they sent me a new one, and then turns out the power supply died. So now that power supply costs a lot too. So now I have to wait to get a new one, or wait to see what my friend says, see if he could fix it or get it to work. But yeah. Anyway, enough about my problems. Let's hit up the RU tier. I'm using an offensive team that my boy New Breed made, so shout outs to him. If this does lag a bit, or as you can tell, computer is extremely old. I'm just like jam bad right now. I can't do anything about that. Like I really can't. So I'm going to. Well, it turns out my opponent's using some sort of rain team, which is cool. I do have a Focus Sash Sigilyph, so I'm not really scared of anything that tries to set up. I don't have a defog on this team, and this is a very offensive team, but I mean, I could check most of his mons anyway. Unless this thing's running like HP Grass, it can't OHKO my Seismitoad. His Seismitoad is dealt with by the majority of my team. I have Energy Ball and Sigilyph. Kabutops is checked by my Seismitoad as well as Sigilyph, and I have a few fighting types as well. So I'm actually going to lead off Hitmonlee, because if he leads off with a Selgar, which I was expecting, I can limit the amount of spikes that he does get up. I'm trying really hard not to move my mouse so much. I don't even know if you guys can see my mouse, but I'm gonna click knockoff right here as he ends up going for Rain Dance, so I'm able to stop any sort of spike right there, because knockoff plus Mach Punch will be able to stop any hazards from getting up. Unfortunately though, even though I did knock off his Damp Rock, he did get up the Rain Dance before I did, so he'll still have his 6 more turns of rain, or 7 more turns following this turn, maybe 6, something like that. Well, 6 when the Pokemon comes out. But I'm going to put a timer on this guy, as he actually ends up going out to Kabutops. So that's amazing for me. I'm actually going to go directly into my Seismitoad, as unless this thing is running like Natural Gift, Grass, I can eat up any attack he wants to go for, as he ends up going right for Waterfall. Stealth Rock are only important if Amistar is Focus Sash, and I don't want to count that out, so I am going to go for my Stealth Rock right here, as he ends up going for the SD. Now, if he is running... Oh god, something just popped up. Go away, please. If he is running Natural Gift Grass, that kind of sucks, but I'm just going to pop him with an Earth Power if he's not. He actually ends up running the knockoff. It looks like Life Orb damage too. Or actually, no, I'm offensive Seismitoad, my bad. I'm offensive Seismitoad. Otherwise, that would have looked like Life Orb damage if I was defensive, but this is a very offensive team. So, goes out to his own Seismitoad. That's cool. I can just... Actually, yeah, Hydro Pump is my best play anyway. He's definitely... he should be the Swift Swim variant, so... Yeah, I was thinking, no, I don't want to fuel his health, but I'm able to do a hell of a lot with that, as he mistakes me to being a Swiss Swim variant. He already saw that he couldn't go for Waterfall versus me, so that was a pretty big misplay on my opponent's part. I don't agree with that play at all, as I'm able to waste 1 more turn of rain, as his Ludicolo is going to come out. I'm actually going to sack my Seismitoad. I have no reason to switch out. Turns out I actually outspeed him because he's Rain Dish, and I get his poison with the Sludge Bomb, which is the reason why Sludge Bomb is ran over Sludge Wave, just because of that poison chance that it has. It's higher, obviously, than the other one. But I could... Well, I didn't mean to click that Pokemon, but it's coming out anyway, so I guess Sneasel's coming out right here. That's the problem with this thing. It's so sensitive as well. But it is Life Orb Sneasel, so I should be able to go right for a knockoff and knock him out, as he actually ends up surviving that. Wow. Takes that really well, as he goes for Leech Seed. And, I mean, granted, he could be a little bit annoying right here with Protect and Leech Seed, stuff like that, but I'll just continuously spam knockoff. No reason not to. I don't care if Amistar comes in after and tries to Shell Smash, because I have Low Kick 1 And 2, I also have Mach Punch on my Hitmon leader check as well as, like I said, the Focus Sash taking a lift in the back. So ends up going out into his Aromatisse as I am just going to go for the Ice Crash, getting off as much damage as possible on this thing. That's a decent amount. The Aromatisse kind of eats that out, so heads off his Wish. That doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just going to go for low kick right here, just in case he tries to pass it to something. Revealing low kick didn't really matter at all either, because he is able to basically get back up to almost full, or if not full at the end of this turn, as he is full. And this thing is a little bit annoying. I could set up on a Togetic. I know that I can set up on it with Togetic. Yeah, I see no reason not to, honestly. It'll eat this thing up because of the Violet and its massive special bulk. This is offensive Togetic, which is actually pretty cool. I thought it was Baton Pass, but it's still pretty cool. I could see it working with Sigilyph as well, but I will be able to outspeed him, so that's great, as nothing that he can bring in will immediately threaten me. And I'm just going to go for another Nasty Plot. No reason not to. As he ends up going for Aromatherapy, and now I have a +4 Dazzling Gleam. I think that Aromatisse might actually live this, even though he is physically defensive, just based on the damage that I did before. I'm actually not going to be able to calc it all on this computer. It would take way too long to open up. It's pretty funny, though I've been trying my best to not calc as much. Not that it honestly matters, but he gets a special attack drop on me. Again, doesn't really matter. I can just go right for the Dazzling Gleam right here. It's my best play no matter what, and Omastar will go down anyway, and Ludicolo cannot recover versus my Togetic, as I'll be able to knock it out if it does have like Synthesis or something along those lines. So Aromatisse does end up going down, and whatever he sends out either is going to be forced to kill me, and I'm pretty sure that unless Omastar is Life Orb, it won't be able to knock me out. Even then, it might not be able to knock me out because, like I said, Togetic is so fat. Unfortunately, he misses Hydro Pump. That wouldn't have knocked me out, but it would have done a decent amount, as he is going to go down to the Dazzling Gleam. And his last is that Ludicolo, which is as well going to go down. So, it's a good game as well. I'm really scared. Like, I don't even know if you guys can see my my mic, because I don't know how this computer's set, but yeah, good game, dude. So, we're going to look for another battle, and we found one right away. That's good, because I'm kind of scared to pause. My opponent's team is very scary, has some of the new threats, such as Noivern. That's about it. But yeah, what is my way of winning this? He has no switch-ins really for Metachamp. As if I can weaken his Aromatisse, I just spam High Jump Kick with my Scarf Metachamp, which is nice. I don't consider Noivern a switch-in because when Stealth Rock are up, Noivern drops. So yeah, I'm going to lead off with my Seismitoad as he ends up leading off with his Rotom-Mow. Not the best switch for me, or lead for me rather. I just want to switch immediately into Togetic. Granted, I am weak to Rotom's other stab, like Electric Attack right here, but thankfully, you know, I'd be able to take that on anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Like, I'm just gonna go fire off a Dazzling Gleam as he ends up going for Volt Switch right here. Thank you. I'm glad that my wireless network connection is working. Glad it wasn't connected before. Could have been bad. But it turns out he is not. It turns out he is not Choice, so he's able to go for Volt Switch. Goes down to Aromatisse though, which is great because I can get off a Roost right here. And as he ends up going for Wish. And I could fire off a Fire Blast. I think I'm going to attempt to fire off a Fire Blast just in case he tried to switch on to Rotom right there. But he ends up staying in. As you can see, his attack is doing nothing, so I'm really not too worried about that. And I'll just go for another Roost just to get back at full. It really depends on what my opponent wants to do. I'm pretty sure he's going to try and pass a Wish to Camera right here, so I'm actually going to pull the switch out into my Seismitoad. I guess Rotom is also another play, but he ends up going for Trick Room. I did not see that coming at all, but that means I get up my Stealth Rock, and my Seismitoad can actually have some fun versus his team, because I should be able to outspeed Rotom, and I can Sludge Bomb it. And I'll also be able to Sludge Bomb this Aromatisse, which is exactly what I'm going to go for right here. Granted, that Moonblast crit also hurts a bit, but I'm able to get off a decent amount with that Sludge Bomb, and I want to save my Seismitoad as fodder, so I'm going to go out into my Togetic. Unfortunately, Camerupt is, you know, now scary, but I do have like Focus Sash users such as Sigilyph and stuff like that, so I can deal with those mons. Just going to go for Nasty Plot right here as he is going to set up a Wish. And I'm I'm able to get up the nasty plot up. I didn't reveal it before, so that's good to know. And I don't know what he wants to switch out into, honestly. He's probably just going to go out to Camerupt. It is the safest play, and I can't do much to Camerupt, and he'll recover back all the damage I do anyway. But he ends up going out to Rotom, so really interesting switch on my opponent's part. I am just going to fire off a Fire Blast right here. +2 Fire Blast should be able to OHKO this thing. Let's say he goes for like Thunderbolt or something, or Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, I'll be able to survive it. Hopefully land my Fire Blast as... good lord, seeing a Togetic go for Fire Blast, kind of just like, whoa, really? Bruh. But he ends up going out into his Tyrantrum right now. I'm going to sack my Seismitoad at this point. I want to save Togetic because I can recover off later versus Aromatisse. How much was his Moonblast doing? Yeah, Moonblast wasn't doing that much at all. As unfortunately for him, he ends up missing his Head Smash. I don't think that matters since he'll be able to OHKO me this turn anyway. But I'm going to attempt to go for Power anyway, as he is able to knock me out with that. And I don't know if he's Choice Scarf or not, but I do know that I'm going to go out into my Medicham right now, and something is about to die or get to a KO'd. Like, this is not a switch, and not after that much damage he took before. Yeah, I get a crit, unfortunate. I don't think it mattered in a sense, because I would have been able to KO him, unless he has Protect right here. Oh god. But that doesn't matter anyway. I'm just going to spam high jump kick regardless. I don't know if he would have lived after the Protect recovery. Maybe. Might have. Maybe he might have. But whatever comes in is not going to appreciate this high jump kick. As Gastrodon comes in and takes a hell of a lot, I might add, from that attack. Just going to fire off another one as I miss, unfortunately. But he does choose to recover right here. And... Alright, I want to save this thing because I can outspeed Tyrantrum, though that seems like Camerupt is rocker. But I can deal with that though, so I want to go out into my Sigilyph right here as I can just fire off an Energy Ball. As he ends up going for Toxic, so that's even better for me as I'm able to sponge that, and I'll just be able to go for the... What is this? I hate this computer. I'll be able to fire off an Energy Ball as he doesn't see it coming, and down goes his Gastrodon. Maybe he expected me to be a Calm Mind, maybe he had Clear Smog or something, I don't know. But Aromatisse comes out, and that is not going to survive any hit. That was actually a really interesting switch on my opponent's part. No matter how many Protects you get off, this Psychic is going to OHKO you. Okay, maybe if you got off like 5 Protects, maybe it wouldn't. But I'm able to not get Aromatisse, which means no Trick Room for him, and my Focus Sash is still intact. This thing comes out, and I think that I win with dual priority from Hitmonlee plus Sneasel, as well as my Medicham still in the back, so I'm actually just going to fire off a Psychic. It should 2-hit KO Mega Camerupt, and I'll be able to survive any hit. Actually, it lives, wow. Or, what the hell? Your application just failed to start because what? I am so sorry, guys, but there's nothing I can do about that. I don't even know what that was. He can't even get the boost with Ancient Power. Due to the fact that he has Sheer Force, and alright, what do I want to do right here? I want to go out to Togetic because I should be able to knock him out with Dazzling Gleam at that range of HP, and it also forces in, I would think, Tyrantrum to come in. I'm pretty sure I can knock him out with this anyway. Yeah, from 12%, I'm offensive, I'm modest. So I'm able to knock him out, and what I want is Tyrantrum to come in because I want to take a bit more damage. But he actually ends up going out to Noivern. Either way, I think Noivern's fine because I just click Ice Shard now with my Sneasel, and he can't risk switching into Tyrantrum because it's 2-hit KO'd by Ice Shard, and I also finished off a Mach Punch after that. So he unfortunately misses the Air Slash, which means that Togekiss gets another kill. He has overreacted, but I don't really think it mattered, excuse me. I really don't, because I do have the dual priority in the back, and I just click Ice Shard at that point. I can't, it's unfortunate, but it's, you know, it happens. So, yeah, I'm going to be able to go out into my only chance of winning. I mean, I'm just going to show him. I'm going to let Sneasel show what happened, because I have Ice Shard on this, easily to a KOs, he couldn't switch out. I won the game, and I'm going to pop. So I ended up winning that one, excuse me, I was having like a cough attack. I don't know, but we got another game right here. My opponent's team, pretty cool. A flag on another drop that recently happened. Showdown's annoying, definitely, especially if it's running like something like HP Grass. Not sure. And Typhlosion could actually be pretty annoying, though I do have like multiple checks to it, being priority users and fat mons like Togetic and Seismitoad. So I'm trying to decide what do I want to lead off with. Do I want Sigilyph to break its sash right away versus Typhlosion? I think that's probably what I want. I'm expecting to lead off with Typhlosion, and the reason I want to break my sash is because if it's a Specs Eruption, my Seismitoad is being 2 KO'd anyway because I am offensive, so I didn't have a switch in for that anyway, so I'm going to be able to go right for Psychic right here and severely weaken his Eruption, as I should now be able to go out into my my Seismitoad. If he has HP Grass, so be it. I got bopped right there. My Sneasel puts in a lot of work. Does he predict my Seismitoad? I think he actually predicts my Seismitoad. Well played on my opponent's part. Though, I mean, if he has Energy Ball, he predicted it. But I'm going to be able to get my Stealth Rock. If he has Energy Ball, this guy got me. He just has Toxic. Okay. Not too worried about Toxic. I want to fire off a Sludge Bomb, honestly. Just maybe trying to get a Poison on this. Kind of like going for Scald. In a sense. That crazy damage. Because he has Toxic and he went for Hex, I'm not fearing him to really go for a Will-O-Wisp right here or Scald because I am a Seismitoad. So I am going to go out into my Sneasel as I can get off a knockoff, and he has nothing that really wants to come in as he ends up pulling a double into Golbat. So, okay, cool. I'll go for Icicle Crash, maybe get a flinch on him. I'll be able to get my Stealth Rock later on versus Jellicent. I actually did not expect Sneasel to knock it. What the hell just happened? Okay. We're going to attempt to get back into that game. I know this computer is extremely slow, so it might actually... Yes, okay. Restore. Restore. Come back. Did we do it? Did I make it? Wrong game? Are you kidding me? No! Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can... What the hell was the battle? Watch battle. I don't even know my opponent's name. Are you? Get out of here. This is ridiculous. This computer's garbage, man. Okay, I think I just lost that battle because of that, because I won't be able to get in. History. This is the battle? Empty room. Okay, let's see what else is here. Attempt number 3. It doesn't exist. Okay. Attempt number 4. Doesn't exist either. Did I just click the same thing twice? 5. What battle was it? I swear I can't. I can't. I don't know the name of that battle. Do I look for another battle? Like, I mean, I am gonna, but I can't even fix the dimensions at this point. Oh god. So you guys see what I have to work with. It's a pain. It's really a pain. Dimensions aren't even the same as they were before. I am so sorry, guys. I'm going to do my best to fix this stuff and get it right. But I'm gonna have to leave it at that because I'm getting a little bit frustrated with this. So thank you everybody for watching. Sorry that it was not that long and it was really quick. I really love this team, so I'll probably do a live with it again, especially when I have my other computer working. But that's it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and leave a like if you did. I cry every time. Yeah, I can't even pause. I can't even stop this without like putting it in front of this. Look how unprofessional this is. Later, guys.